Welcome, Gladiators, to We Who Are About to Die, which is a really cool game which came out a little bit less than a year ago, but it came out a long time ago. I've been following this game ever since it actually came out, but I've only been able to get my grubby hands on it as of today. And it's a game I have been looking forward to being able to try to cover, actually, because it's a game that is not my type of game, to be honest, but I really like it. And when I saw the approach that the dev had taken with the development of it, it was sort of like like these games are usually too fast for me. But the way that the dev actually rewarded certain gameplay, I thought, actually, this is actually going to be okay for me. And it actually is. It's good fun. I mean, I'm not great at it, but anyway, let's just get into it. Now, one thing it does actually have, it's got the changelog in through here, which I think is great, so you can sort of see what's actually come in. Now, the game is still in early access, but it's very, very playable. All sorts of different things being added all the time. You can see it's pretty amazing the way it sort of is working. Anyway, that's sort of all very, very cool the way it works. And you've got a roadmap down here as well that sort of shows you where he is along the, like he's got backstories done for the different gladiators. I'll go through in a lot of I don't think he's done the sandbox mode yet. I think that's still to come. Going to run with fully customized settings. I'm not sure if we have to play through a whole mission and then that unlocks. I would love to see what that one looks like. It does look very, very cool. I mean, the actual game is pretty much like a sandbox anyway, to a large degree. You've got different events, so he's about halfway through the events, halfway through the patron events through there as well. Patrons are basically the people who then put on the Gladiator games, and we'll talk about that when we get into it as well. The equipment is a long way along. More gameplay modes, so tourneys, survival, grand tourneys, unique battles. You'll see when we get into it just how special this is. I'll play a fair few, not a fair few, I mean, I'll play maybe sort of like, 2, 3 or 4 different battles, depending on how complex they actually end up being. More traits as well, which we'll talk about. Arenas he's got 14 planned, he's done 12 already, and as I say, you'll see these are very, very different. They create like quite an interesting aspect to the actual game itself. Betting redesign, there's a lot of stuff. It's just really, really, it's an absolute work of passion, and it is brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. So anyway, that's where we are. Let's just go and play. I'm going to start again. So we'll just go, actually, if I just go continue, actually, I'm going to have to delete this one. If I just press escape, and I'll abandon this character. Just for you guys, I'm going to abandon the character. Now, I was thinking, should I make a run? It's a roguelike. It's a roguelike gladiator combat game with some strategic elements sort of attached to the side of it, which, as I say, I really, really like. And it's one of these beer and pretzel games. It means you can sort of pick it up and play it for 5 or 10 minutes, have fun with it, and then put it away. So this is the character that's come in. Now, this will be randomly generated. If we go back in and just press escape or play, can we do another one? Yeah, we've got a new run. I think this is the one that's going to come in, and these are randomly generated each time. I think we can actually restructure this. Let's have a bit of a look and see. Yeah, it's come in with this particular character. So they've got random equipment when they actually do come in. And so we can sort of change who we are. You know, you can sort of put Dad's Tactic or whatever you want in the middle there. Not that matters that much. And we can sort of to get victory, we need to get into we need to get to the aspired rank is actually where we're trying to go to. Now, there's all sorts of different parameters that sort of come in, but I'll talk about this when we get into the actual game itself. So, under the oversight of the Solaro Aspirants of the Morrow, you've been training to be a contestant since you were a boy. Your time with us to shine is finally here. This is the backstory, so you have like a different sort of backstory. So. But now we've got the challenge level is sort of like 1 skull, which isn't sort of too bad. Now we've got different things. You've got different colours, of course. You can sort of just scroll through. I'll just go and grab like an orange or something, just so we can sort of stand out a little bit. So we'll just go with Miradon Orange, and then we've got the difficulty. Now you can go and play Commoner. Which is just the easiest. So the damage you do is times 1.25. The AI health is lower, so it's down to 75% of what it normally would be. The physician to heal you up is actually better. But it's actually really quite good fun on Gladiator. Now you can go into trainee mode. So trainee mode will gradually increase difficulty from Commoner to Gladiator. I might do that. I might just turn that one on. Again, there's options here everywhere, which is fantastic. So let's accept this one and just go forward into the actual thing. You've also got Lion Slayer as well, which makes it really, really quite difficult. So I'm not going to play that one because I'm really bad at it, as you'll see. Accept. Here we go. Now, the way it works is we've got, before we go to battle, and the battle menu is in here, we can have a look at and see what the battles will actually be. So we have a level 1 battle, because we're level 1 at this stage. And it's going to be 2 teams versus 2 other teams. So it's going to be us and a pit slave versus 2 other pit slaves. Now, this is going to be fairly easy. This one's a wild card where we just challenge one others, and we don't know what these are. So where we see question marks, it means there's something there. We can spend, at the moment we've got, like this is our reputation or fame. So we've got 1600 fame, and we've got 966 gold at this point in time. Now, the reward for this one is 1400, and we get another 638 fame. And this is the host is Mazza. We don't know what's going on through here. There's something else a bit different with this particular one, with this wild card, but we do get paid a little bit more. Now we can just accept it by clicking on it, or we can go and spend a little bit of fame to reveal some of the question marks. Not all of them usually. So this is actually going to be in the Tarantia City Centre. If we reveal this one just as an example and have a bit of a look, actually that did now get everything. So Valerius is another one of these, and we'll talk about who these people are and why you may want to do it. This is also in the Tarantia City Centre. Luck of the draw, all aspirants will go into battle without weapons. Weapons are provided by the public. This is dangerous, really dangerous. But I think we might do that anyway. All your equipment durability we've maintained during the match won't matter because we won't have any anyway. So let's go and play this one. We've got another unknown one through here. And so we can unlock another one for 5,000, essentially 5,000 influence or fame. So, and as we rank up and as we start to beat different modes of play through here, so you can see we're going into wildcard. So this will then improve what we do with wildcard over the future. So each bracket or match type has a level of difficulty associated with it. This level increases with every victory. This level can never be lower than your rank. And so as we rank up, these will then all improve with the levels that go up, but also as we do combat, they'll go up as well. So it's sort of an interesting one where it almost encourages you to sort of play different modes of play. So wildcard is very, very unusual. We don't know exactly what we're going to get. Let's just go that way. So it's only level 1, which means we shouldn't have too much trouble. So it's us versus the pit slave. So before we go there, though, we can go back to, actually, no, I'll just go to this one because this is just a simple way to look at the actual game itself. So, oh, hang on. Yeah, no, battle, in we go. Now, this is it. It's just a tiny little area in the middle of the city, where it's just going to be like a bit of a cage match. Now there's big stadiums, there's small stadiums like this. There's all sorts of things. We just use the WASD keys to move. I'm unfortunately not going to be able to explain exactly what I'm doing too much. I'll show you the help files afterwards. So we're going to come in now. He's going to pick up something. We want to go and pick up. I'm just going to grab that and just start smacking. Now he doesn't have a lot that is going on there. Now we're doing damage. I'm just going to press the R key so I can get a better look at what's going on. Now he's got a rock. Now that stunned me a little bit. Now I want to get my stamina up. There we go. Did massive damage to his head. Now he's picked up a pilum, so we have to be a bit careful. If I right click, there we go, he's dropped it. Smacked him in the head. If I double click, I go overhand, and we just hit him in the head again. Now we've taken a bit of damage here, and the more I hold down the key, the more damage I'm going to do. But I've got no stamina left. The bottom bar on the left there, the red one is my health, the other one is my stamina. Just picked up an axe. Oops. Got him. Alright, so it's pretty gory. To a degree, but it's sort of funny. It's got physics and stuff like this. And so we won that one. We lost a little bit of our and we got a headshot there with the weapon speed. So we picked up a mace essentially to fight in this particular arena. There was no. There is actually a. We've got our foot now caught in a shield, but we don't get to keep any of this. We'll just press tab. So we pick up the reward. Now the wild card has now gone from level 2 to level 3 because we leveled up as well, I think. So we have a bit of a look at this one through here. So this over through here are the various patrons. So Valerius, I think, is more about gold. Jordis is more about training. Allura is more about, I think, fame. I forget actually how they sort of work. Anyway, there's 4 different people. When you sort one of them out, it then makes the others negative about you. So you have to be a bit careful and try to balance things out there as well. There's a bit to consider. So the reward, we got that reward through there. Wildcard has now gone to level 3 because we must have leveled up. So we'll just return. Fame base. We've got 0.7 in through there. We've got a fame reward. Just go and return. So golden fame received. So we ended up getting 998 fame and 1,734 gold. So we approve that one. Recovery. Now, after your battle, you take some time to rest and recover 10 health points. Your health is now at 80. 100 is actually full, so we're not quite at full health. So we'll approve that. So let's just now go. Yeah, sorry about that, just got interrupted. But so we've actually, our health is down a little bit through here. You can sort of see through this other side the character rank where it's still actually at level 1. That's interesting. So if we go to the battle menu, we can now see that actually that has now gone to level 2. So the wild card is now level 2. We're still rank 1. We'll just go back out to the armory, which is where we just were. And right-clicking will then just move him around. So this is actually the weaponry that he's bringing in. So let's just go through all the different bits and pieces that we can chop and change. We've got different sorts of armour now. If I hover over this one, he's got a sparring cap on there. Now it's taken a little bit of damage to the durability. We've got ourselves a wooden sparring stacker in through this side. We're going to be wanting to replace that one. I can sell that one by right-clicking, and we've got a weapon through here. Let's just see if we can actually get him decked out with something a bit better. He does have a little shield, a little wooden buckler. This one didn't take it. Well, none of these took any damage, only the helmet, because that's all he went into the fight with. Actually, the leg wrap took a bit of damage as well, and so he's got on his left leg, I think. Anyway, each leg has got like a different. This is I think that's his right leg. That's his left leg in through there, I think. So the way it does work. So he's got different types of sandals on his feet, and he does actually have some protection over this on this arm. So he's got a padded arm wrap, but nothing on this arm over through here, and he doesn't have any body armour. So that's actually how he's come through, but he is still wounded. We can then, this is the shop, we can then just go and reveal new items, so let's just go and do that. And this one's going to come in with a special axe. Now this is going to cost me 2,684 to put this one in here. I can hold it and keep it in the shop, but I like the idea of this one. This one's going to do a lot of damage, actually. More damage than what we've got. It's almost the full amount of money that we actually have. Let's go and buy that one now. And so we're just going to purchase that. And so we now have it down the bottom in here. I'm going to go and right-click on this one. We'll sell that one and just drag this one back up there. So he now is actually it's using this little sort of axe thing. There's another shield that would become available, the legging, etc. Let's go to the utility menu because we want to get full health before we go back into the other fight. It's very quick in this mode here. So here it's a free hire for the first time, which will heal between 25 and 35 health. We need 20 more, so we'll just go and hire that one. Next time it's going to cost me 1,000. You regained the 20 health points. We're now back up to full health. That's good. It's important to try to manage your health. You've got repairs in through here with durability. If we need them, we don't need that just yet. We may not need it ever, actually, and not for this particular run. You've got promotions as well. The promoter. So this is a promoter uses a budget to spread word about your achievements. You expect 300 to 400 fame per 1,000 gold spent. So we just get more fame this way. Let's just go back to the armory. I won't worry about. We've got bribery. We've got fundraising, shops as well. So we can actually try to get what we want back in through here, like armor, shields, etc., by spending some of our fame to actually request items. We'll just go back to the armory again. But I'm happy enough for that to be where we then go into the next fight. So we'll go back across to the battle menu because I don't have enough gold now. And so with the battle menu, we're now up to full strength again. This is now week 2. We can re-roll all of these, costing us some fame, but let's not do that. Now we have an unknown, and through this other side to start with, we could reveal it and see what that one actually is. We have a, this one here is a 1 versus 1, which is, where's that one? 1 versus 1 up the top there. So this one is against an unknown. We don't know who that is, but it's only level 1, so we don't know what's going to happen in through there. So that one would be fine. We end up with another 1,700 gold and 1,200 fame. This one is even more fame, but we don't know. This is 1 versus many, which I don't want to be doing just yet. I'm not good enough yet. Actually, one thing I didn't show was if I just go back to the armory again, you can change like the cloaks and things that he's sort of wearing. So there's a few little things. Let's just give him a wolf cloak. And it's funny when you go into different combat. You don't notice, you keep track very easily of who's playing who just because of the colour. And so the teams are all based on the colour. And that actually, you'll see this as we, hopefully you'll see this as we play. Where else was there? There's also, this is the help file, which is good. It just gives you information about what everything actually does do. It's very, very functional. Everything works very, very well. Now, if we go back to the utility menu, one thing I didn't show here was the other different bits and pieces. You can actually go and get special training during the week if you then purchase this with gold, which I won't do just yet. You've got different upgrades for your solo, which is, I think, where this is like the actual training of the character. The character itself then has different proficiencies based on what it's got. So our mace proficiencies just went up a fair bit from that last fight. The axe is very low, so we're not going to be all that good at the axe. So it's going to be interesting to see how we go. This is the patrons. Again, we've got Allura. It's not telling us what she does, so I forget where it shows us all of that. Statistics, what we've done for the run. It is a roguelike. You basically just got one run through. The backstory. So your solo, which is our training area, will then take half of the fame that we earn. Starting specialist combat skills from training in the solo. Some starting equipment provided by the solo as well. It's easier for you to win over the audience during combat, and training gear in solo is cheaper. So, and gold, you don't know if we see that. Yeah, but we can upgrade, we can improve these slowly. In fact, I can do this one. More high quality items appear in the shop. Let's just go and approve that one for the cost of 2,000 fame. We'll go and get that one done. All right, so we'll just go back to the armory, and then, not that we need to worry about that one right now, but when we come back in, because we don't have much left to spend, we'll just go back into here. And we'll do this 1 versus 1. So we'll do the battle. Now this is in the city centre, same place that we're in before. Now we need to sort of rush in so we can so I'm just going to move straight in again. So same location. There are other locations, it's pretty cool. If I press shift, I think I can run. Oh, he's coming with a... They're a big hit on him. Our stamina is the bar on the bottom. So there we go. So we're just protecting ourselves. Oopsie. Now where we aim has a big bearing on what actually happens here as well. So I've taken a bit of damage. There we go, hit him hard in the head, did 21 damage. I don't know if it's a club or what it is, but we're actually aiming for his head there a lot. And the longer we keep our the thing down, the more damage we do. There we go, big damage. And so we now wiped him out. Took very little damage ourselves in this case. So everyone's sort of giving us adulation. So tab to continue. Tab will also, by the way, select the character. Now I didn't do that in that case, but if we go into like a many versus many type fight, then I'll sort of try to explain what's going on. It's hard to explain it. I should actually show the help file because the help file does such a good job. So this one here, we've gone sort of back up there. We've lost a little bit. So we're still in +6 with him. We're now -12 with these guys. So that's all okay. We'll return. Okay, gold and fame, we'll approve that. Now half the fame goes across to our solo. And a recovery, we're back up to 100, that's fine. So the Grand Bathhouse is just a random event. So the newest renovation of Grand Tarantian Bathhouse has begun construction. As per tradition, Solo and their aspirants have volunteered to help in the heavy lifting and basic construction of this high-end bathhouse. It will be the largest monument of luxury in all the empire, so to be used by the very rich and ultra-rich. How would your day of forced labour go? So put your back into it. These bricks and tiles will not move themselves. They must stand out. Look to the other slaves and put an acceptable amount of effort, or this is below you. Let's go this one here. So our favour with all the patrons went up by 6%. That's good. We got extra stamina, but our health went down by 35. So we now are injured. Well, approve it. Okay, so that's actually cool. We're now at level 2. We're now a blood fodder. We can then choose what skill we get or what reward. Now we've got dashing skill. Dashing is if you double tap on WAS or D, it will then jump. And so dashing is that one, or a free match reroll. Your trainer is proud of you and offers you a break when you see fit. Okay, let's go and do that one. So again, we're still in here. How's our durability? It's not bad at all. That's actually good. This one's down a little bit, but we won't really worry too much about this one. Now, we've got limited to spend. I don't really need any of this stuff. So I don't think I'll worry about even looking at these. I just won't bother. Our health, we have to go back. So we'll go back to the utility menu. And this one's going to cost me 500 now, which I think I should do. We're up to 91. That will do. Let's just leave it there. So we have to survive, basically. But let's just go back to the armory. There's nothing else showing in through that side. So let's just go straight to the next battle. Now, this is a many versus many. It's two sides. So it's us and a civilian that we know about, two unknowns, and then two unknowns and two criminals on the other side. So this one is not going to pay all that much, but let's just do it anyway so you can sort of see something a bit different. So we're now up to level 2 because we're at level 2. These have now sort of reset at level 2 because that's where we got to with those. So we've got another mini versus mini that we don't know about, but we don't need to know. I think we just go straight with this one through here. We don't know who the host is. To battle. Now this is again the city centre. It'd be good if we could go to another location. This is going to be very, very tight to have this many people in this tiny little arena. I'm going to find another location for you guys. Otherwise you think the whole game is just this. Come on, guys. Come on. Get a move on. You can't turn around here, unfortunately. Just come charging in. Now I want to stay back a little bit. Now, if I press tab, I then see there's a... You're always going to be facing that one there. And if I sort of rotate, I'm not very good at this, but if I rotate around... We're taking a bit of damage here. There we go, that was big damage. Two of them now fighting me. He's lost his weapon. So we're doing okay here. Oops. Now we're taking a bit of a beating there. Come on, you can't take much more, surely. Now we've just, our stamina has gone down a little bit. Oh, geez, we're actually now being outnumbered. Yeah, he just kicked us. Doing damage, we're dealing big damage here. We get our stamina up, so that blue bar. Got him. And did big damage there as well. I'm going to press tab so we select him. Got him as well. Press tab on the other one. Now I've got him outnumbered. Oh no, there's two of them there. Head chopped off. God, I'm useless at this. I like it though. Come on, it's 3 against 1 now. Getting in there. Oh, we just hit our own guy. The audience disliked it. See how the audience, there's little symbols about, like little comments about what we did? Got it. Okay. There we go. Victory, finally. But we did a few things there because we actually hurt our own people. We were fairly indiscriminate there. But that's fine. So we just press tab. So we pick up a little bit through that side. I'm not sure where the fact that we upset the audience kicks in. I know that it does cost us. We'll return, and we received our gold and our fame as well. So that also has a bearing on whether we perform well in the arena. If we go around and pick up other weaponry and attack people with different weapons and things like that, then that also goes in our favour, but it's too hard for me to do that. Recovery, we recover 9 points, we're at 55. This is not good. So we're down to sort of low levels. We're now rank 3, we're now unproven. Rumours of your achievements and rank reach the streets of Terentia, and we've got free repairs. I'm going to go this way. So we'll pick up a lot more of the of what we actually have through there. So now we've got 3,000 to spend. This is Hanian. Now foot weaponry. These are shields. How is our shield durability going? It's way down low now. Let's just go and have a look at this. This doesn't cost us anything to have a look. That's an oval shield with wings. So that's what it'll look like when we hover over it. If we have a look at this one in here. This is sturdy. This is small leather. So that's actually probably better. Cost me 2,000. Yeah, let's go and buy that one. And we can just bring that one across and then just sell this one off. Get 82 back for that one. Still got 1,000. Actually, there's another weapon there. There's our weapon going. It's okay. Like the durability is actually fine. Let's just go back to the utility. 500 to heal up again. We're now up to 87. That'll do me, I think, at this point in time. Back to the armory. So we're still just going to be using this combination. I've only got 500 odd left to spend. Let's go further in. How are we going with this one? This one, the durability is actually okay with that as well. So let's just go to the battle. We have a lot of fame. And you can see that the things do cost fame to sort of unlock. Now we've got a many versus 1 at level 3. We've got a many versus many again. This is the small pit. Let's go to somewhere different. We've got the pit and the small pit. This is level 6. That's way beyond us. Even this is going to be beyond us a little bit, but at least we're in with a group of people. So we're going to go with this one here. This is Jordius, is the patron. So we'll go to battle and see how we go. There's a few unknowns that we're coming up against. Small pit, here we go. As I say, there's quite a few different ways of playing. So in we go again. Now I'm just going to get the tab key ready. Just get the countdown. I'll make this the last one that we do. See how people are throwing things into the arena? Like there was a shield that got put in there. That was good. Now when you actually select them, that was good. Got another one for him. That was another big hit. Another one. He's not doing much. It's not onerous doing it like this. Now our stamina is going down. We want to get our stamina back up. We both hit. Now we've taken a bit of damage. Big one there. Back of his head. Took a lot of damage with that one. Oops. Got him. Head off. Hang on, that's our own guy. Yeah, I wouldn't seem like that. Oops. Big hit there, that's good. So we're doing okay here. We do have to be careful of the friendly fire. Head off again. Head chop. That would be good. It would go down well. Let's just stand back a little bit. So if I zoom around the place, I can sort of pick up other equipment. Actually, we've got a few glitches and things. Let's just go and pick this one up. So if I press E, we then drop our what we've got, and we can then pick up this thing in through here. And if I double click, I've then got an overhand. Actually, there we go. That's good. So we've got victory. So I've just pressed tab, so that's actually worked out fairly well. I don't know what that glitch is. I think it's someone's head. Yeah, that was one of the heads that we chopped off. So that is one of the other arenas. So we're getting a lot of favour now with this particular patron. You've got other rewards. So a lot of how you perform actually dictates the rewards that you then go and get. Yeah, fame multiplier in through there. I'm not sure how this all works, to be honest. But it's a fun little game. And so gold or fame received. Yep, so there we go. We'll approve that. Now we recover 10 points. We're at 57, which is still not good enough. Veteran privileges. So Jordius is thoroughly impressed with your fighting technique. Your fighting is exemplary, chaotic but controlled at the same time. I must hand it to you. You have potential. Good work deserves a reward. Tell you what, you look like you could use some help managing that equipment. I'll help you by putting some strings in your solo. Tell me what you need. So I could use more storage room, so we can get more storage down through here. I'd like more options in the shop after every match. That's also going to cost me the same. Or some flexibility with the shopkeep would be useful as well. I think what we might do is go for more options in the shop. Let's go and do that one. So we've now got another one. There we go. We just picked up armor as well. So I'll approve that one. So so our patron, or that patron, is now likes us enough to sort of pull some weight. Let's have a look and see what this one is. We've got 2,600 to spend. Hopefully it'll be too much for us, unfortunately. That's sturdy. It would have been great. I could put it on hold and use some of our fame just to put it away. Let's just go back to the utility menu. Go back to the solo again and just the utility, and just go and get a little bit more health. We're up to 87 again. That will do. Go back to the armory. I might put this one on hold, I think. I would like to get that armor. Like that's what it would look like if I actually was wearing it, which I think would be good. So we'll put that one on hold. That means it's now locked away, so that after the next combat, we're then going to be able to come back and then go and grab it. But this is sort of how things are working. Like, go back to the battle menu again. So we're now at level 3. These are all, the many versus many would now be a level that's going to be more difficult. Even though it's showing a many versus many at level 3, it actually won't be. It will still be more difficult. There we've got a 1 versus 1. That's in the city centre. Let's just go to this one here and just reveal it. There's a 1 versus 1. We don't know what level it's actually going to be. It's got pretty good reward. Let's just go with this one, and we'll make this the last one that we actually play. So we don't know what this one's going to be. I could actually just keep on revealing. It's only level 3. Who have we got? We've got a pit spearman against us. Easy done. So we'll just go to battle. You can bet as well, by the way. There's sort of betting you can do. Yeah, betting. So it's fun. It gets you to deal 400 damage to teammates. We can only got 1 kill in through here, end with minus 50% public favour. So some of these you can actually bet to actually nobble your own side. But let's not do the betting. We'll just hide that one through there. So we'll just go into the actual battle itself. And this one, we don't know what the venue is. I bet you it's the city centre again. Sort of unlucky. We haven't really had... Yeah, it is. Okay, damn it. So we're not seeing the big stadiums around the place. These are just little sort of grudge match things. There are a lot, I've got to say. There's a lot of different locations, and they all have different sorts of things going for them. So we're a little bit underdone, but this should be okay. He's got the spear. People are putting things in. A big hit from us. Another big hit from us. 16 damage. Only 3 damage there. Another 18 damage. Whoops. Damage. We received 12. Our stamina we need to get back. So move back. Dealt another 15. In close. Received 14. Actually, that's not good. We received another 9. So we're struggling here a bit. There we go. Smacked him. A big hit. Big hit. So the crowd liked that one. That was good. Okay, skill with hand axe is now increased as well, which is great. So just press tab. There's all sorts of different ways of playing. Actually, I haven't shown the help files. The help files are definitely worth having a look at. They're very, very good. Just go and return. And I'll finish off with that, I think. Just approve. Recovery. Recover 11. We're down to 60. We're now 62. Item reserved. So we did actually reserve this one here, and we should now be able to afford it. So we'll just approve that one. Now, this is you descend after the last match and sit down to rest and remove your weapons when somebody nervously approaches you. I am your biggest fan. After your last performance, I just had to slip by the guard gate and meet you. Please take this family heirloom. It may not be much, but I want you to have it. The fan removes a tugged cloth sheet to reveal an arena bracer. So I don't know what that actually does. So we'll just go and we'll gain that one. Humbly decline the gift, citing it must stay in the family. Call the guards. I've no need for these lesser trinkets. Let's go that way. So we did rank up. We're now level 4. We're now a rising trainee. We'll just go and hide that one. Actually here, plus 100 to all next characters. So when we build our next character, they're going to come in with a bit more. Throwing skill, I'm so useless at this. I'm not even going to do it. So I'm just never going to throw anything. It's so hard. You've actually got to go and start to do an attack and then press the E key to let go of the weapon. It's just a physics. It's a very physics-based game. Let's go and buy this. Purchase. So we're now wearing that special armor. That's good stuff. Okay, so that's all good. Now the utility. I think it's the utility menu that we need to look at. I don't think there's anything else in here that we can sort of see. It's victories. Actually, where is the help? Might be on the backstory. Yeah, no, we're not seeing it there. I'm not sure where that is. Yeah, to actually get to that one, you just press escape, and then it's the aspirant's trainer, which then goes through little things that show you how to do things. Like you've got intro and movement. It does give you some very, very useful tips. Now, I've got to say that these are the old way, that the graphics didn't actually have like that lower level that we were using in this one through here. When we came in with this side, but I pressed the R key. This is just going through how to do different things, what to do. You've got different attacks coming from different directions. It's all about how you then hold the left mouse button down and then sort of just move to actually then get the shot in. You've got sort of defenses in through there with just your right mouse button. Advanced combat, doing other different types of things. This is actually the throwing, which is super hard. It's really, really tough. So I don't even try that one anymore. You've got then information about the fame, the damage, the stats, the match, etc., etc. So that's actually really, really cool, the way that sort of does work. It's just a great little game. It really is incredibly good and just getting better all the time. Now, there's another helmet. Let's have a look and see what this one is. Now, that one's... Oh, wow. This is godly. An Iron Myrmidon mask. That's you can see it now there is on our character. But this is... I've got to say, this is by far the best Gladiator game I've played ever. By an absolute mile. It's just, you're only playing with the one Gladiator, but you can come into the different, you've got different matches. It's just such a wonderful combination of the level ups, the fact that it's roguelike, you don't know what's going to be coming. It's brilliant. It really is just a brilliant game. I mean, I've played some that are very different, that are still fun to play. But just as in terms of an actual Gladiator style game, it's simpler than a lot of the others in the way it works, but it actually is much more immersive and engaging. Anyway, from me, I'm really happy with the game. I think it's great. It's still early access, but very playable, and very cool. Like well done. So only a single dev has done the actual game itself, and really done a great job of it. Anyway, guys, I'll just go back to the utility just while I remember, and go back to here, and we'll just do a bit of healing. Up to 88, we've got 1 point back. But as we go through as well, we then start to skill up. You can see there our numbers here are much better than what they were before. So we are getting more and more skill with everything we're actually going through, which is good. Now we have to get to... I think Aspired is actually where our rank needs to ultimately end up being, to actually then beat this mode of the game. That's actually where it actually is. So we've still got a long way to go. But as I say, there's a lot in the game. It's just beautifully done. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.